Okay. Yeah. This black folding table is a new one, and it's the same brand as one of the old folding tables I have, but they have changed the model of this, and this is much wobblier than the other one that I got from this brand. So I'm a little disappointed, but it is a plastic folding table, and its primary purpose is to be very light and easy to move around when I need to fold it up and get rid of it. So I have some green-brown thread that came in this machine. It seems okay for the bobbin. The bobbin is staying in place. Oh, there is no foot on here. I need to grab a low shank foot to stick on there to test this with. Alright. Flip over the... There we go. Alright. I have a tackle box with tools and stuff in it. And that is a low shank foot that will be good enough for testing. And then we'll put it's got a snap foot adapter on it. We'll put that back on when we return it, because that group that I was talking about has plenty of other parts, and so I'm sure they just have a bucket of feet that will snap onto this adapter, and they will be able to hand them out. So let's see. I gotta hook up here, so we'll do that, and then wait. Aha, here's the diagram. So hook up there, and then my foot is up, so it goes between the tensioner, which we will set to our medium setting, comes under here, and then the take-up arm pokes out of the top for you to loop it around and make sure you get that. It goes back down and through the hook on the needle bar. Yes, I can thread a sewing machine while looking at when it's backlit, so that I can't see the eye of the needle. Look at that. So it picked up the thread, so that's a good sign. And now set it straight stitch. So we'll test straight stitch first. And I've got my test fabric, and I'm gonna fold it in half and stitch along the space where the other two were. And so I have the foot pedal up here. I will. What happened up top? It promptly broke the upper thread. So let's That is the presser foot setting, so we'll get that in the middle. And then I'm going to leave this door open. And it broke the upper thread again as soon as it started to go. And we've got a looping problem underneath here. All right. So it is not waggling properly under there. Seems the stitch length is on the side there. Okay, so it's doing okay until it gets to having the upper thread in place. So we'll try again. I'm going to move this thread to the other post because there's one of those two caps up top, and if that is causing the slightest bit of friction, that might be just enough to cause a major issue. Pick up our lower thread. There's one stitch, 2 stitches, 3 stitches. Let's see here now. It pulls the thread around and okay. Let's see now. There it is. It's missing that stitch. All right. So, what's happening is the bottom timing is out and it is trying to pull up on the thread before the hook has let it go down below. So, I'll need to open this back up and because it's got that gear on the back side of the thing here, that sector gear, there's a chance that that sector gear is off by a tooth. So we'll open this back up and double check that that set screw did not move for some reason, and then check that sector gear, because when those when that sector gear is loose, which I'll show when we get this open, yeah, when that sector gear is loose, it can be a tooth skipped, and that will put it just out of timing enough. Alright. Failed our first stitch test. The lower gear is not in time. Take the needle out before I forget. Pop these 4 screws off the back. The 2 long ones from underneath are out. And the timing issue is that the machine is trying to pull the upper thread before it gets released by the hook on the bottom. So there we go. Collect all the screws and then pop that open, and gently. And I don't know why that piece surprises me every time it pops out. This is the second time it's done that. You would think I would remember it's going to do that. There we go. Okay. Now, so first things first. Yep, that set screw is in the right spot. So what happened is this gear got turned out of mesh. Oh, I can see right here that hex set screw is not on the flat that it's supposed to be on, so we'll put our cap screw back in on its spot that is flat there, and then I need to no, I do not have the right size screw out here, or bit in this box, because this is my emergency fix-it box, not my every last possible problem with a sewing machine box. So I'll get a good look at what we're talking about, and then we'll find the tools and move that. Alright, you can see this flat, and then you can see the set screw is not lined up directly on that flat. So at some point this machine was really cranked on hard, and then this set screw moved against that flat, and that is probably why it is out of time. So I'm gonna find my tiny set screw hex keys and get both of these loosened so that we can match that flat properly. All right, it's a 2mm set screw in here. So I loosened this set screw and that set screw, and then I rotated the shaft gently to be aligned with this set screw properly, and I tightened this set screw first and then this other set screw second, and wiggled it to make sure that this screw is on that flat properly instead of out of alignment with it. Now that set screw is against that flat straight on, the machine should be back in time, because modern sewing machines, they machine those flats and things because when they're assembling them, it's faster to line up the flats and get the set screw square on the flat than it is for each person to rotate everything to get it into alignment and then apply the set screw once they've got it lined up. So we'll check this on the other side and see if we got it in the right spot.